Hello. I am actually. I'm gonna shut the door real quick because I just realized it's gonna be loud. So yeah, you can see me. So I have these shelves that I got, and I was thinking I'll put them up on the wall while I say hello, because that's a thing I can do. Yeah, today was a good day. I have group. It's like 3 o'clock, I think, and then I have group, which is where I go and meet with a few other ladies who also had childhood trauma. And basically, it takes a lot of energy, and I'm typically like really scared when I go out at night. So it's a thing that sorry about the beeping. It's a thing that's tough because I want to be able to. Okay, there's a stud there. I want to be able to have some emotional points tonight, and it's going to be difficult. Sorry, let me grab this. I usually go to bed 6:30 or 7 if I can manage it, and yeah, group just takes a lot of emotional points, and I also have to leave the house in the evening, and darkness outside is a trigger for me, so it's really difficult for me to leave. But Erin is my ally with it, so hopefully it'll go well. The group always goes well. There's 3 other girls who all had narcissistic parents, I guess. So we can relate to a lot of things, and then there's just things that people who haven't grown up in that environment just don't understand. And it seems really similar to other things that most people can understand. Everybody has a critical voice in their head. When people are feeling bad or whatever, and they're like, oh, I should have done this better, I messed up here, or whatever, if you're feeling down and then you get kind of depressed, or you just I don't know, after you give maybe a speech or something, and then afterwards you think of all the things you did wrong. So when I talk about a critic, a critical voice in my head, I think most people can relate to it, but they can't relate to what it's like for me. For me, I actually hear words that are not mine, they're not my words, and they're cruel, and I can't make it stop. The only thing I can do to make it stop is I argue with it in my head. It's not something I agree with, it's just something that's there and says shitty stuff. So anyway, so when I go to group and I talk about man, the critic was super terrible today, they know that I was probably just hustled under a blanket crying because I just couldn't get the voice out of my head. And it came up with arguments that were really hurtful to me because it was difficult for me to argue against it. So that's it. Alright, well, apparently I can't do this while I'm talking, so that's fine. I can't multitask, I already knew that. Anyway, yeah, I'm just nervous, and then I'm nervous that Erin and I are going to fight, because after group, when I have no points left, I kind of am not as patient with him, and also I feel I don't know, it's harder for me to understand his language. He has Asperger, and it's he's really literal, and he'll say things that can be kind of hurtful in social language, but they're not meant to be hurtful. But it takes kind of an extra layer for me to kind of sort through it, and when I am emotionally exhausted, it becomes much harder to do. So anyway, hopefully it'll go well, and hopefully I'll be able to put these shelves up. God, I'm terrified right now. My heart is pounding. I'm just so terrified right now. Standing in one place, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna get flight moding, because yeah, I just verbed flight mode, apparently. Flight moding. So yeah, okay. Sorry about that, or whatever. I don't have to be sorry. No, I don't apologize in here. That's part of the rules. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.